In our previous session, we have understood what are control statements. Now in this, we are going to see about conditional statement. It is one of the type in control statement. Inside conditional statement, basically we are having four things. We have simple if statement, we have if else statement, and finally we have else if ladder. Inside this we have, and after that we are having this switch statement. Okay, these are the four things we are going to study in conditional statements. First we are going to understand about if, then we will go to switch statement. We will be doing some practical examples so that this concept will be clear for you, and conditional statements will be used everywhere. So first let's start with simple if. Before starting simple if, let me just show you one thing. Now we have this if, okay, we will be writing if, and inside this we will be passing one condition. Here we are going to pass one condition. The condition can be anything. Age is greater than 18. If it is greater than 18, only then we can vote. If it is less than 18, we cannot vote. Okay, these are the some statements we just want to display. And then inside this if else, we will be writing if here, then we will pass the condition, then we will write else, and after this else we are not going to pass any condition. After if only, always we will be passing the condition. The condition will be always passed in the true block. And inside the statements, we will be having two blocks, true block and false block. Inside this true block, true statement will be displayed, which means if the condition is true, then this statement will be displayed. If the condition becomes false, then my false statement will be displayed. So these are the basic things you just have to know. Now I'll open this one, and also I'm just going to open my console. Inside this, first let's start with the if statement. If, and here we have to pass the condition. Okay, whichever condition we want to check, we can just pass here. Now here I'm just going to write x is greater than 18. If x is greater than 18, I just want to display this console. Here I will write you are eligible. You are eligible to vote. Now I have not defined x. So here I will write x is equal to 20. I will save this. Now I will be getting you are eligible to vote, because 20 is greater than 18, and these are the comparison operators which we have already covered in this series. If you are having some doubt in comparison operator, you can refer to that video and you can understand about comparison operators. So my x is 20, 20 is greater than 18, so I will be getting this result. Now if I just write here 21, now 20 is less than 21, so this condition becomes false. I will save this. I will not have anything inside my console because I do not have anything to display here. So let me just write here log, and here I will write simple statement. I will save this. Now this data, whatever I have written outside the if block, that will be displayed. This console, it is not related to this if block. My if block is starting here and it is ending here. Most people, they will write like this, and sometimes they will just remove this one. I will save this. Now what happens, for I am having only one statement, so only when we are using this if, I am just checking for this condition. So this condition is false, so this statement will not be printed. I will be getting this as my result. If I just write here 18, both the statements, this is true, so I will get the result, and also I will be getting this result because this is not inside the if block. And many people will get confused, even this is inside if block. So we will be writing here curly braces. Okay, so that we don't get confused with this one. I will copy, and inside this I'm just going to paste. Now this condition is true. So if the condition is true, whatever I am having here, that will be displayed. This is simple if. Now inside if else, what we will be doing, let me copy the same thing, and here I will paste. I am just going to write here else. I will copy, paste. You are eligible to vote. If the condition is true, you are eligible to vote. If the condition is false, you are not eligible to vote. I will save this. Now this condition is true, so only my true block will be executed inside else if. But my else statement will not be executed. Directly I will get this result because this is not belonging to this if block. So now here if I just write 28, I will save this. Now I will get you are not eligible to vote. So using this if else, we will be checking one condition. If the condition is true, true statement will be displayed. If the condition is false, false statement will be displayed. But in simple if, only one condition we have and only one block we have, that is only true block will be executed, and we have only true block inside simple if. So this is about else if. Now we are going to see about else if ladder. I will just come here. Now we are just going to check if the number is positive, if the number is negative, and also if the number is 0. We are going to just write simple example so that you will understand about else if ladder. I will write here if x is greater than 0. If my x is greater than 0, then I just want to display this one. Number is positive number. It is positive number. It is just going to check for the multiple conditions. Here I will write else. Okay, this is the syntax. Again we have here if. So here again I am just going to write the condition. If x is less than 0, then definitely this will be the negative number. It is negative number. Else, finally, last condition we are just going to write else. This is else if ladder. First condition, if this becomes true, first statement will be executed. If this condition becomes false, it will come to second condition. It will check for this condition. If this becomes true, it will be printed this one, and it will not go to this condition, this else condition. Suppose if this becomes false, then whatever I am having inside else, that will be displayed. Now only thing is, I just have to write it is 0. It is 0. I will save this. Now my value of x is 20. So I'm just getting x is positive number. Let me just paste the value of x here. Now x is positive number. Here x will be displayed. 20 is greater than 0. Yes, it is. So this will be displayed. Now if I write minus 20, first it will check for this condition. Minus 20 is greater than 0. This becomes false. So it will come to this condition. Minus 20 is less than 0. This condition becomes true. So I will get it is negative number. I will save this. You can see it is negative number. So inside this else if ladder, we can check for the multiple conditions. Now I'm just going to make the value 0 here. Okay, I will not save. First it will check 0 is greater than 0. The condition fails. I will come to second condition. 0 is less than 0, the condition fails. If both the condition fails and whatever I am having inside else, that will be displayed. I will save this. You can see it is 0. Here also, if you want, you can add some more conditions. You can add one more condition. Directly you can add if x is equal to 0, it is 0. Else I can just print I am an alphabet. Okay, whatever it is, I can just add multiple conditions. So this is why it is called as ladder. We can add multiple steps to this condition. I am an alphabet. I will save this. Now here I'm just going to write A. I will write in, this is a string, so I have to wrap inside single quote. I will be getting this. I am an alphabet because this condition will not be matched. This condition will not be matched. This condition will not be matched. So whatever I am having inside else, that will be displayed. And outside, if I am having something, that will also be displayed. Whatever condition, okay, even if this condition is true, this statement and this statement both will be displayed. If this condition is true, this statement and this statement both will be displayed, because this console is not related to this one. It is completely independent of this if block. It is outside of this if block. So normally how we write our consoles, same way it will be displayed. So this is all about conditional statements. We have seen simple if, we have seen else if, and also we have seen else if ladder. So next session, we are going to see about switch statement. And after switch statement, we are going to see some practical examples in conditional statements so that we have clear understanding and more depth knowledge of this conditional statement.